Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming chapter 14, finally, of the Royal Romance Book 1. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over at twitch.tv/aromanticace for those of you watching the VOD. I myself have water, so a non-inebriating beverage, of which I'll be partaking this evening, but have no fear, I've just taken my sleeping meds on an empty stomach, and at the end of the day, that's pretty much the same thing. Also, if you haven't joined us before, the story so far, so we are playing as Kira, a New York City waitress who was trafficked to the Western European country of Cordonia after we were the waitress at the informal bachelor party of then Crown Prince Shamar of Cordonia, now King Shamar, after the events of Book 1. And to say it was trafficking is a little unfair. We did go of our own volition. It's basically we were trafficked like he was kidnapped by us and taken to the Statue of Liberty because his friends didn't agree to do the one thing that he actually wanted to do while he was in New York City. So, turnabout's kind of fair play, and we survived the first book well enough with all the, relative trappings and trimmings of a royal romance that, this is how the prince or, the monarch to be of Cordonia chooses their co-regent over the course of a few months, apparently, because that's a responsible way to run a country. So we got through that, except, with some mild sexual assault. And that came back to bite us at the end of book 1. A guy walked into our room while we were half naked, started trying to kiss us. Someone took photos, and of course that became our fault. So he was no longer allowed to marry us, and so book 2 was all about us trying to clear our name and find the guy who walked in on us, who, as it turns out, was played just as much as we were. He totally thought we were into him because someone had told him that we were into him, and anyway, he issued a public apology. That actually, in the era of Me Too, is a pretty good apology. And so book 2, we're finally engaged. We're gonna marry the prince. Everything is happy, and I wish I was kidding. Ninjas jumped out of the wall and tried to kill us. Drake took a bullet for us. I regret to inform my lovely viewers that he is, in fact, still alive. And not through any fault of the attacker's own, because they have since been wreaking havoc on Cordonia, and we have been trying to repair the fractured kingdom that I didn't know was broken, but apparently it was. And they do such dastardly things as burn down apple orchards to destroy the Cordonian economy, which is a very bad thing, flood art galleries without flooding any of the art. Oh, and apparently their ringleader, or who we think is their ringleader, tried to, threatened to shoot us in front of Olivia. Because I'm sure Olivia totally wanted to see that anyway. So it turns out our former PR guy, Justin. Remember Justin, who was way too into earpieces? Yeah, he's Anton Severus, and he's apparently legally engaged to, or legally married to Olivia at the age of 18. They were just gonna be legally married. No ceremony, no notifying anybody, nothing. And apparently, if the royal family has no heir, then Navracus takes the throne, and so, I guess he wants the throne. Is he in league with the dastardly apple assassins? Hell if I know. But I guess we're gonna find out. We have actually gone off to our very own duchy, finally. We have seen it for the first time in the last episode, and apparently we have a lantern festival. So, somebody watched Tangled before they wrote this chapter. But Hannah invited her parents because, she was all happy and excited, and she's like, oh, I'll invite my parents. Well, they accepted the invitation. So this could go really, really well, or this could go really, really badly. They could be here to support her. They could be here to take her home. Who knows? Let's find out. So, chapter 14, our little stinger here says it's time to wow the court with a ball at your very own duchy. But some unexpected guests are on the way. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. This is chapter 14. Welcome, one and all. Well, at least we're trying to be, inclusive, I guess. It's the day of the ball at your duchy, but the big news is that Hannah's parents are coming. I love our bedroom, by the way. I still love this bedroom. I didn't think I'd be meeting your mom today. Surprise! We haven't met her mom yet. We met her dad in the last book. The invitation was just a formality. I never thought my parents would accept. Isn't it, generally also a formality to accept the invitation, especially when it comes from your daughter? Isn't that considered very rude? Ever since I stood up to my father about their plans for me, neither one has spoken to me. I know my mother must be furious. Well, with any luck, we'll actually find out tonight that she's not. Maybe? Hannah, look. We can say, you've survived assassins. I think you can handle your parents. Yeah, a couple times, actually. So that's fair. Maybe they've come all this way to apologize, which is my hope. I don't think it's necessarily reasonable, but you'd like to hope. Or just say the word and I'll kick them out. I don't know. I don't want to be the one swooping in to save her all the time because Hannah is her own person and she does not necessarily need us. So you've survived assassins. I think you can handle your parents. Well, when you put it that way, they're a little less scary. Yeah, less jumping out of walls and shooting at people and blowing things up. Probably. I don't know. I'm still pretty sure Hannah's an assassin, but that's me. Only a little? You haven't met my mother yet. Well, this is true. Then let's just hope they're here to mend bridges. We're gonna keep hoping for that one. Thank you, Kira. Anytime. This is gonna be good. Although, looking at the current time, I'd better get dressed for the ball. Hey, and be asked to buy a dress that I'm absolutely not gonna buy. Of course. Bertrand wouldn't want you to be late to the boutique. Bertrand can go fuck himself. I told you I cuss. Just saying. What? Bertrand? Yeah, what the fuck is he doing here? I didn't invite him. Well, didn't Maxwell tell you he's meeting you there? No, because Maxwell never tells me anything. Are we talking about the same Maxwell? I have to go. Bye! You rush down to the Duchy's boutique, which I feel like I should own by dint of it being my duchy, so I don't think I should have to pay for anything in here, but I have a feeling the game developers have other ideas. Bertrand, I swear I'm on time, and if I'm not, it's all Maxwell's fault. Only to find yourself alone. Suddenly, the door swings open as Bertrand rushes inside. Yes, I've been waiting for you for hours, Bertrand. Bertrand, you're late. Apologies for my tardiness. Blasted babysitter needed specific instruction on which spoons to feed Barty with. His table manners are terrible, so he must be taught through good example. No one, he's like a year old. No one gives a shit, Bertrand. This is maybe why Savannah shouldn't have you in her life. There's a lot of reasons why Savannah shouldn't have you in her life. Why are you here? Get out. Oh, you gave them the full 2-hour cutlery seminar. The condensed 30-minute version. I hope it was enough. It was plenty. Just shoot. Oh, I'm sure proper spoon placement runs in his blood. Yeah, that'd be the least offensive thing he gets from Bertrand. Hopefully. But now that that's done, Savannah and I can attend your ball. Well, that's lovely. What are you doing with Savannah? How are things on the Savannah front? God damn it, Kira. We are not encouraging this abusive relationship, okay? Okay. God. Shit. Well, to be honest, it's hard to say. Excellent. That's what I like. Get out. We've spoken more often since the costume gala. Thank heavens Savannah wasn't hurt in the chaos. But things are still tense. So Savannah has escaped unscathed twice now. Excellent. I like this. We both have a great deal to think about, and I have much to make amends for. Yes, you do. Bertrand, we can say, I'm glad you've got a second chance, or Savannah and Barty are counting on you. I don't like either of these, because I would like to tell him to leave Savannah and Barty the hell alone, because there's a reason she didn't tell you, you asshole. But I can't say that, so I'm glad you've got a second chance, or Savannah and Barty are counting on you. I don't think Savannah's counting on anybody but her own damn self, so I'm glad you've got a second chance. I'm really not, but I hope it works out the way you want it to. I hope he goes to hell, but that's just me. That's where Kira and Ace are very different people. As do I. Well, of course you hope it works out the way you want to, you pretentious boob. Oh, but enough about me. Today is about you, Kira. Every day is about me, Bertrand. I'm the main character. Gladys hurries in, carrying 2 gowns. Excellent. I'm gonna be wearing my little black dress, thank you. This is your very first public appearance at your own duchy, Your Grace. You want to make the right impression on the court. And send a message that you aren't cowed by your enemy's actions. What do you want me to do? Show up in armor? In other words, you'll need to look elegant, sophisticated, and of course, stunning. I don't care. We found one dress that will honor the traditional dove sigil. Da-da-da. But this second dress, this will have every eye on you. It represents the phoenix. Alright, so in the last episode I did stick with the dove sigil because I didn't see the point in spending 16 diamonds on a new sigil, but whatever. So this will be fun. Ooh. Purchasing the Phoenix dress will unlock a magnificent hat worthy of the Duchess of Thuvia. Wow, that's all I get is a hat? Really? Oh my god. Okay. They're not even gonna show us the hat? What the hell? Okay, so this is the Phoenix Rising dress. Ignite the court's imagination in this ornately gilded gown for 25 diamonds. So let's take a look at this. Alright. It's kind of making her look oddly thick through the middle. I think the decoration is... I think it's... the whole thing is done a little flat across the front, and I think that's what's doing it. It's not curving around her waist quite like it should. And again, this is making her boobs look gigantic and really separated. They have a really hard time with this. But I do like the colors in this. It's very pretty. Alright. So that's the Phoenix gown. Oh, so I don't have to pay for a dress. Okay. So this is, I assume, the dove themed, which is going to make more sense because I stuck with the dove. Although I won't get any points for it, apparently. So, Lady of the House, you'll look lovely as a dove in this sweet, simple dress. Let's take a look at that. With the little... So this is kind of doing the same thing and making her look really wide. It's also making her shoulders look really high, and I know that's because of the cape. And also the fact that her hairstyle doesn't lay the way it should with the, it looks like there's maybe a hood on the cape, is up that high. Her hair should be laying differently, so it looks kind of funky, but I like it. choose this look. The white and red is more my style. Of course it is. I stuck with the dove. I'm sure you'll turn heads no matter what, Your Grace. I'm still thinking Gladys is here to kill me at some point. Now that we've sold your outfit, there's work to be done. Everything must be perfect before the ball. Man, go away. By the way, where's Madeline? Is she still alive? She was poisoned a few days ago. Several hours and too many Bertrand lectures later, everything is ready and your guests have begun to arrive. Shamar is waiting for you at the entrance to the main hall. His jaw drops when he sees you. Of course it does. I'm gorgeous. You look incredible. Hell yeah, I do. Oh, you give me way too much credit. No, he doesn't. We look awesome. Just saying. I'm just being honest. You're in your element here, Kira, and it shows. Really? In this duchy that, you know, I've been in for all of a day, I'm in my element? Alright, cool. You link your arm through Shamar's and walk into the hall. It is now my honor to announce... Here's my grand title. Duchess Kira Roth of Thuvia and His Majesty King Shamar of Cordonia. I love it. Yeah, I still got my throne sitting there. This is awesome. A crowd of familiar courtly faces is waiting for you. They all begin to applaud. Oh, Maxwell's in a different outfit. Very subtly different outfit. Interesting. I can't believe Kira's all grown up and leading her own duchy. Anybody got a tissue? Maxwell, are you crying? Yes, he is. Let him feel his feelings. No? It's just my allergies. No, Maxwell, you can totally be crying. It's okay. Here, you can borrow my handkerchief. See, Hannah knows what's up. Atta girl. Bravo! Oh, Kiara, you're gonna do this. Kira looks marvelous. I think. Nobody does this! It's not how you do bilingualism. She and Shamar are so cute together. Hell yeah, we are. You'd be cute with Zeke too, Penelope. I know I'm being inappropriate, it's okay. Well, they certainly know how to host a party. Poor Regina's still in mourning and has to, pretend to be happy for us. And how to decorate an estate. Hell yeah, Savannah. You can say that again. What are you doing here? I still think you're a spy. You climb the steps of the dais bearing a banner emblazoned with the words Ever Rising, because I didn't like any of their other slogans. Or mottos, whatever. The crowd slowly hushes as all eyes turn to you. Welcome, everyone, to my first official ball as Duchess of Thuvia. Hell yeah. Everybody better enjoy this. I got the good drinks. The crowd cheers and applauds. I'm sure you're all ready to get on with the party, but before we start, I just wanted to say that this is an honor. As long as I'm the Duchess of Thuvia, I promise, so we can say to be the best ruler I can be, to make the Beaumont's bashes look like a snooze fest, or not to hog the spotlight all the time. I'm gonna hog the spotlight all the time. Okay. Emphasis makes that a little less good. I guess will be appropriate to be the best ruler I can be. I'll work with my fellow nobles to make sure Cordonia's future is a bright one. Hear, hear. We know Shamar's gonna support us in whatever we do. The crowd gives you and Shamar a hearty cheer. Servants begin bringing out trays of champagne and hors d'oeuvres. Yum. I hope we got the good ones. Like the good pizza rolls, not the crappy pepperoni ones, the ones with sausage in them. We should each make the rounds and shake a few hands. I'll come find you soon. Don't leave me alone. I don't know what I'm doing. As you step down from the dais, a few minor nobles from your duchy stop by to pay their respects. You turn from one handshake to the next, only to see... Hey, she's alive! Congratulations. That was a passable introduction. Yeah, well, you weren't around to help me because you were too busy dying from poison. You know. Not judging you or anything. I'm not. I'm actually not. It's okay. Madeline! When did you get out of the hospital? Well, if the doctors had their way, I'd still be on bed rest, but I managed to convince them that this was a low exertion activity. Oh, so you won't be doing the quick step tonight. Got it. I'm mean, I'm sorry. You've exceeded my expectations, Kira. You're still alive, for one. Wow, ouch. Just saying. Madeline, we can say, I'm glad you're still with us, or guess they shouldn't have used poison to take down a snake. Wow. That is judgy. Take a drink. Actually, take 2 drinks, because we were judgy earlier, too. Yum yum. I kind of like the irony of shouldn't have used poison to take down a snake, but I'm not going to do that because we're trying to have Kira be a nice person. Everybody in Cordonia is awful except for Shamar and Hannah. Everyone else is a terrible person, and we are trying to be a less terrible person than the rest of Cordonia. So, Madeline, I'm glad you're still with us. Cordonia's lost enough already. I'm glad we didn't lose you, too. Oh, well... Thank you. After years of courtly gossip and backstabbing, it'll take more than a little poison to get rid of me. There's still work to be done after all. I have a feeling this is what she would have said if we'd have gone straight to the, shouldn't have used poison to take down a snake. Which I still think is kind of funny. But, yeah, I'm trying not to be bad. I'll be helping Gladys coordinate the wedding arrangements and press permits over the next few days. I don't feel like Gladys needs your help, but you are the one who, has more experience making statements on our behalf, I guess, so, Just take care out there, Kira. For Cordonia's sake. Yeah, we know you're worried about us. It's fine. Don't fret. With a respectful nod to you, Madeline heads off into the crowd. Kira, your new estate is simply beautiful. It is, isn't it? I thought you were going home after the Winter Festival. Maybe she got therapy. Oui, c'est vrai. I think. I'm sorry. Anybody who speaks French, I'm really sorry. I did think about it, even packed my bags. But you changed my mind. I did because, I forgot that you were stabbed instead of shot, so technically I'm an awful person. Just less awful than the rest of Cordonia. I'm very grateful for that. Kiara, we can say, and I'm very grateful that my smartest ally stayed with me, or are you doing okay? No, don't be an awful person. I get that, we're complimenting her by calling her our smartest ally, but she was severely traumatized and confessed that to us. So, Kiara, are you doing okay? Okay is a relative term these days, but I believe so. I'm sleeping better at any rate. She got therapy. That's good. That's good. Yes. In truth, I feel safer than I have since leaving home. Excellent! That's awesome! That's awesome to hear. There's something about you, Kira. You bring people together. You make things happen. I can tell this place is going to be something special because of you. Yeah, the reason for that, Kiara, that something special about me is that I'm the main character. That's the something special. There's nothing else special. I'm sorry. We're really not that great a person. I hope so. I'm so glad you talked Kiara into staying. Yes, poor Penelope would have been lonely. I mean, she's got her poodles, but she would have been lonely. Penelope walks up to give Kiara a big hug. And look at this place. It's like your very own mansion. It's almost my very own castle. Yeah. Oh, is it true you have a menagerie? Not that anybody's told me. The last Duchess had a lot of unusual hobbies. I'm still convinced our last Duchess was a child. So, yeah, I don't know how unusual they are when you put it in the context of the Duchess possibly being a child. Well, if you ever need advice on enclosure upgrades that will keep the animals engaged, yes, this sounds like a wonderful job for you, Ezekiel. I like it. Ezekiel walks over with 2 glasses of champagne. Penelope blushes happily when he hands one to her. Oh, are they becoming better friends? Yay! Yay, that makes me happy. Zeke knows a lot about environmental enrichments for rescue animals. Aww, you've been talking. It's so cute. They needed friends. You stop by the hall's central table for some food and notice Regina standing by it alone, her face downcast. I feel like we missed something because that seemed like there was going to be more conversation than what just happened, but okay. Yeah, of course she's sad. Her husband just died unexpectedly after being sick, and so you're already like steeling yourself for his death, but then he dies in a way you didn't expect him to die. Plus all the trauma of being attacked again. Yeah, of course she's upset. Don't. Yeah. Oh no. Um, excuse me, Your Majesty. Oh, Duchess Kira, I didn't see you there. No, because you were staring at that plate like you were looking into the past. Well, I couldn't help noticing you all alone over here. It's Constantine, isn't it? Ooh, don't go assuming things, Kira. Just ask what's going on. Don't be putting words in her mouth. Mm-mm. This is the first ball I've attended without him since we were married. Can you imagine that? I thought I was strong enough to make it through the night, but I keep expecting to see him in the crowd, to hear his laugh. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do? Oh, no, I don't want to make a fuss. That means there's something we can do, and yeah, she just doesn't want to make a big deal out of it. No, what do you need? I must sound ridiculous. The Queen Mother pining at a ball like a young lady without a dance partner. Well, because somewhere in there, Regina, you are a young lady without a dance partner. Ugh, don't make me cry. Then we're gonna have to drink. God. Your Majesty, we can say, you deserve time to grieve, or what would Constantine say if he were here? Ooh. I kinda don't want to go digging at that wound any harder, because, like, asking her what would Constantine say if he were here might just exacerbate that feeling of, like, oh my god, that he's not here to say it. I'm sure this is leading to a, oh, he's still in your heart, blah, 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 blah thing, but, like, it also runs the risk of, yeah, her just getting more upset because she's kind of trying to tamp it down, and this might force her to bring that up when she's not ready for it. So I think I'm gonna go with you deserve time to grieve. I hope it'll get a little easier someday, but right now, you deserve all the time you need. It's strange to think how close Shamar and I already were to losing him. I thought I was ready to say goodbye, but then when the bombing occurred and took the opportunity to actually say goodbye away from you, yeah, it all happened so fast. Yep, just surprise! Yeah, nope. I want you to promise me, Kira. Promise you'll find the people who took him from us. I mean, like I said before, I am the gun-toting American, as it were. You can count on me, Queen Mother. I will, Your Majesty. I swear. We really look, we're kind of going like Little Red Riding Hood here. Like, modern day Red Riding Hood that usually ends up being like a werewolf hunter or something. We kind of look like we're headed that direction. I like it. Here we are with the peaceful doves, and we'll be like, oh, I'm going to kick some ass. I like it. Good. Wherever he is now, perhaps some justice will help him rest in peace. It's a good thought. Thank you for your concern, Kira. I think I can make it through the rest of the night with my dignity intact. Okay, but you do realize your dignity is not the primary issue here. Okay? Of course, Your Majesty. Regina gives you a formal nod before heading off to speak to Hakim. Suddenly, you feel someone touch your shoulder, and it's apparently not a bad thing because we got the upbeat music happening. I should stay calm. You calmly turn around to see, because I'm genre savvy. Good afternoon, Your Grace. I came to tell you that security has had no issues thus far. Yeah, they never have issues and then someone dies. So, yeah. I'd hope not. You promised me Fort Knox levels of security, Mara. Fort Knox. Yeah, Fort Knox ain't that impressive. We got many other places that are much safer than Fort Knox, but that's okay. Fort Knox is kind of safe now just because nobody thinks about it anymore because we don't actually have the gold reserves stored at Fort Knox anymore. We are no longer on the gold standard, so we don't need the gold sitting in Fort Knox. So far, so good, but there is one new development to report. Oh dear, what happened? Between our investigation and Lucretia's answers under questioning, we believe that Anton Severus's father was the former leader of the Sons of Earth. Okay, so he is supposed to be orchestrating all of these really stupid attacks. Okay. Cool. That group that objected to Constantine's international policies? I never would have believed that the Navrakas family would make an alliance with the Sons of Earth. They've historically been at odds with each other. The secret marriage between Olivia and Anton must have sealed a covert agreement between the two. That's why they've had so many resources to throw at attacking us. Oh dear. Yeah. Olivia's screwed. When Olivia's parents failed their coup attempt, the Sons of Earth must have made an appealing offer to a decimated Navrakas faction. So that photo we found of Anton, where he was dressed up like a king. A promise that Anton would be made noble, a king ruling beside Olivia. Oh my god. Poor Olivia. Well, with Lucretia in custody and Olivia on our side, he won't be getting much more help in Lithikos. I mean, one could hope. Agreed. Although, unfortunately for Olivia, King Shamar was unable to dissolve her marriage to the traitor. Excuse you, what? I'm sorry. He's the king. And also, if Olivia doesn't want to be married, she doesn't have to be married. That's the way this works. So no, Olivia, no, I don't like this. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Well, but he's the king. If anyone should be able to fix this, it's him. Well, maybe I can fix it. I'm a duchess. There's an old stipulation that the crown cannot interfere in matters of Navrakas inheritance union. It is one of their demands in exchange for joining the Five Kingdoms. No, I don't like this. I don't like this, again, because Olivia is inviting the interference, as it were. So, no. And also, yeah, I just heard a loophole. Can I dissolve the marriage? I'm the Duchess of another duchy. So, can I just sign the papers? Can I be the witness? Come on, people. Jesus. When someone's a traitor to the crown, I feel like you should be able to divorce them. Who knew Olivia's stubborn ancestors could cause so many problems all the way in the 21st century? Somehow, I suspect they were just as much trouble for the queen or king back then as they are for us now. Ooh, I like that they led with queen. But enough about the past. Now that we've weeded out the Sons of Earth's spy, they don't have access to you or the royal family. It's only a matter of time before we track Anton down. Alright, I'm glad somebody's confident about this. I really hope you're right, Mara. Could I borrow Kira for a moment? Oh dear. Olivia, what's up? How's it going? Of course. Olivia leads you away from the crowd to a relatively quiet alcove. She surveys you with a critical eye. You're looking well. And it's about time you had your own duchy. You've proven yourself quite capable of leading. Wow, Olivia just straight up complimented us. Wow. Unbidden. Thanks. It's been an interesting few days. We can say, how are you holding up? Is Lithikos still holding together? Or, have you seen Lucretia since Mara took her in? Again, be a good person, Kira. Make sure that she's okay. How are you holding up? Olivia laughs wryly. As well as can be expected, knowing that my parents secretly married me off to a man who tried to kill you and Shamar. But enough chit-chat. I came here to let you know that I'm as committed to this investigation as you are. Once again, Olivia loves a good investigation. Maybe she should be a detective. It seems my parents' plot ran deeper than I ever imagined. And if you want Anton in custody, believe me, I do too. And if we don't want him in custody, does that mean you want him dead? Because that's where my mind's going. Wow. You must have even more questions for him than I do. Exactly, like how long did you know we were going to be married? And have you been seeing anyone else? That's why I'm here to stay. I'll help you and Shamar and the others however I can. Aww. That's straight up sweet for Olivia. Olivia, we can say it. We're friends now. Or, looks like we're stuck with each other. I still think we need to address what an absolute jerk Olivia was to everybody in the first book, and especially to Drake about Savannah, calling her a little pig. But, I guess we're trying to... Olivia, say it. We're friends now. She's mad about it, oh my god. Come on. We've come this far. I suppose we're slightly closer than acquaintances. Yeah, whatever. You complimented me of your own free will, Olivia. I know better. Alright, so we've got Olivia on our side. Yay! Friends! So was there an option for her not to be on our side? Because that's kind of what that sounds like. Despite herself, Olivia grins. Yeah, she's secretly kind of happy about that. It's okay. It's alright. What? Okay, sorry, my... It's doing a weird thing. Okay, we're alright. I just upgraded my operating system, so who knows. Kira? Can I talk to you? It's hell to be needed. Go on. I've said what I came here to say. Olivia strolls off in search of hors d'oeuvres. Olivia's like, I need food now. This is stressful. Maxwell said he needed to see us outside right away. What if my parents are finally here for the lantern lighting festival? Then we say hello? I don't know what you want me to say here. Well, there's one way to find out. You follow Hannah outside and find Maxwell, Ezekiel, and the rest of your friends gathered around Gladys. What, is she about to transform into a bird? What's going on? There you are. Holy shit, everybody's acting like this is important. I thought you were making the rounds. What are you doing out here? The rounds led me to Maxwell, and he led me out here. Very insistently. Okay, Kira. I've been waiting all day to tell you about this, and it's finally here, and oh my god, I'm so excited! Oh, okay. Whoa. Slow your roll there, Maxwell. Slow down, Maxwell. What's going on? I kind of sort of got you a Dutchie warming present, and I think it's basically the best thing I've ever done. Okay, with whose money, Maxwell? He waves to Gladys, who you notice is holding a large object covered with a blanket. She pulls off the blanket with a flourish, revealing a carrying crate that holds... a red panda cub? This is not appropriate. Wild animals are not gifts. What the hell, dude? Okay, is this a breeding pair? Oh my god, are those red panda cubs? That should not be in this environment, Maxwell? I know, right? I can't even. No! Maxwell, honey, no! This is not appropriate. Oh my god, I feel so bad now. Eee, they're so fuzzy. Oh my god, don't encourage this, please. Maxwell, this is really above and beyond. Yeah, above and beyond propriety. Please put those animals back in their habitat. From their size and coloration, I'd guess these specimens of Alurus fulgens are about 4 months old. I asked Ezekiel to come along so he could share his animal expertise. Yeah, did Ezekiel tell you to put them back where they belong? When Shamar told me that Duchess Thuvia, or Duchy Thuvia, had a menagerie, inspiration struck. Yeah, this is not the oh my god. Ugh. Whoa, wait. Roth's got a menagerie? Yes, and somewhere out there is Iago trying to pretend to be a flamingo while he speaks in Jasmine's voice. Ha! Sorry. Yes, built by Kira's predecessor. I know there are animals all over the world who need a safe home, and when I heard about these twin cuties who got rescued from poachers, I just had to adopt them in Kira's name. Okay, still, I would rather that they be with people in an actual sanctuary where they'll be taken care of properly, but, you know, the whole rescue animal thing is a little bit better. The menagerie here already has staff, a habitat, all-you-can-eat bamboo. Why do we have all-you-can-eat bamboo? And I remembered how awesome it was spending times with the giant panda cubs in Shanghai. So there would have been something else there if we hadn't done the diamond choice. You can give them the comfy home they deserve here in Thuvia, or we can send them to a conservatory. This is so incredibly thoughtful, Maxwell. If you want to take them in, we can go right now and help them settle into the menagerie. I can't make the sound, I'm sorry. And I thought you'd want to know that they haven't been officially named yet. If we keep them, you'll get to do the honors. Yeah, we are not keeping them, Maxwell. This is not a good home for them. So, yeah, for 18 diamonds, we can adopt the red panda cubs, or we cannot and send them to a place where they'll be taken care of properly. Although I like how they're trying to guilt trip me with the sad panda face. But no, we're not doing this. These aren't pets. So, no. Send them to someone who can actually take care of them. Thank you so much, Maxwell, but I can't accept. Yeah, they're all sad, but trust me, they're gonna have a better life somewhere else. The name of the achievement, though, is Red Pan Don't. I want these little guys to have the best home possible, and I'm not sure I can provide that while I'm busy learning how to run a duchy. But it means a lot that you rescued them for me. Yeah, because now we can totally turn that into a PR thing where we're like, look, we rescued these panda cubs from poachers and now we're going to send them to a place where they'll be taken care of. Donate to this conservatory! Yeah, no, we can totally spin this. Of course. As soon as I heard about them, I knew you wouldn't want me to leave these little guys hanging. And I've already contacted a red panda conservatory in Thailand that has room for 2 new cubs. Excellent, do that. So they'll be cared for? Like the beautiful little jungle royalty they are. Yeah, no, this is a way better plan. I like this plan. We look less like, an entitled rich bitch who, just takes wild animals and treats them as pets, and more responsible. Look, we rescued them, and now we're going to send them back to their homes, and yeah, no, this is way better. Walking back to the main bridge, you find Xinghai and a well-dressed woman stepping out of their car. Hannah's parents. My word, there's more to the estate than I expected. Acres can always be bought, dear. Sophistication must be earned. Wow, okay, alright, I see what Hannah meant by you haven't met my mother yet. Alright, here we go. Mother! Father! I'm glad you both could make it. Ah, Hannah! Yes, she's here. She invited you. Hello, dear. Okay. This should go well. Mom, I'd like you to meet my best friend, Duchess Kira Roth. Howdy. Kira, this is my mother, Lorelei. Good afternoon, Your Grace. Thank you both for coming to the ball. I have a feeling that Lorelei is probably one of those people who's going to be really, really nice to my face and then really, really condescending behind my back, like she just literally was. Unfortunately, the truth is that we're not planning to stay long. Our return flight leaves tonight. Okay. Weird, but okay. Oh, that's a long trip to make for just a few hours here. Let me make our intentions clear. Hannah will be returning with us. Uh-huh. Yeah, Hannah's an adult, honey, and she will do as she pleases, not as you order. What? Mother? Yeah, this is not a you decision, Lorelai. We've let this childish rebellion of yours go on long enough. You're coming home with us. Tonight. The fuck she is, Lorelai. Whoo. Oh yeah, no. No, this ain't happening. What? We can say you don't own her, or Hannah, what do you have to say about this? Ooh, shit. Asking Hannah to go on the spot right now sounds like a bad idea. But also just like, but we don't want to act like we are owning her either. And because I feel like this is going to turn into, we're going to sound like the bad influence, which we already do, but let's not make that any worse. I guess we're going to go with Hannah. What do you have to say about this? She may want to be little bit more diplomatic about it and leave room for negotiation instead of digging in and going absolutely not and get the fuck out of here, Mom and Dad. Okay, Hannah stands her ground. I say no. This is my home now. Atta girl, go get 'em. I have a life here, Mother. Friends. Things that I care about. That wasn't a request, Hannah. Yeah, and she's not asking. She's telling. Your things are already packed. Wow, he looks sad about this. Is he? So was he like coming around and Lorelai isn't? Is that what's going on here? The door to your main hall opens and servants emerge carrying trunks of luggage. Hannah's luggage. Ooh, you know what this sounds like time for? Gladys to tell him to get the fuck out on my orders and leave Hannah's luggage. Because you know what? This is my goddamn estate and you don't take people off my estate without my permission. Just saying. How dare you? Return my things to my room at once. It's not the servant's fault. Just saying. Huh. You think you're ready for the real world outside of our protection. You want to know what it's really like to make your own choices? Whew, this sounds familiar. Oh boy, this is every abusive parent. Oof. Oof, because, yeah, I have a feeling we're coming to Hannah getting cut off, I think is what's going to happen. Financial abuse is, of course, a hallmark of just out-and-out abuse. They've clearly been gaslighting her for years and years and years, trying to make her feel less competent than she actually is. She's trying it again here with, you think you're ready for the real world? Yes, she fucking is ready for the real world. She's been living in it with me, without your protection for a while now. Yeah, go to hell, Lorelai. Go straight to hell. Fine. Then stay here. But all of your possessions are coming with us. They belong to the Lee family. Uh-huh. Bitch. And as of this moment, you're no longer my daughter. Okay, well, fuck you very much too, Lorelai. Cool. So, will Hannah's parents ruin your ball and force Hannah to leave? Find out in the next chapter. Yeah, Hannah's parents ain't forcing Hannah to do shit. And if they're really gonna be this petty, that's their problem, not my problem. Honestly. So, with that, very short chapter without doing the diamond of choice, which that's just the way it is. So I will be back, because I don't think we have time to do another chapter tonight. So I will be back on Friday with chapter 15. So same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific. And you'll get to hear me get all worked up all over again over abusive parents, because, yeah, this is some shit to deal with, honestly. Because, we're trying to act like this is all extreme and whatnot, but oh no, people totally do this and it's not terribly uncommon. And, of course, disowning the problematic child in the, noble or royal family is a huge trope that, honestly, I'm kind of surprised they waited until now to pull. But, yeah, no, not loving this. Not loving this. Yeah, because they're, like, Lorelai's literally pulling every trick in the book, from we're going to take away your things to I'm going to take away my love, all because you're not doing exactly as I bid. It's not even ask, it's bid. You're treating her like a servant. And yeah, that leaves me with a big problem with you. So, with that, I will bid you all a good week. And until then, catch you later.